Hello everyone. Now I actually did record an introduction to this video, but for some reason it just didn't stay recorded, and I just had some problems. So basically I just said I was going to build a fish farm, and here it is. Now what I'm doing now, well, let's go like this. What I'm doing now is just setting up the stuff I need so I could build it a little bit more like a little bit more like a building. Now I'm not really sure what I want to do here. I think what I'm just going to do is have everything a little bit less sensical. Just have it kind of be there. And maybe I'll go like this, actually, thinking about it. Maybe I'll go like this, right here, right there. And just have it make really not 100% sense on the building. The reason for this isn't really defined even in my own head, but for now it's just testing out some stuff. I kind of want it to be like all gray and to kind of just have it's like very random. Now for a lot of things it's always hard to go random. I think I'm going to make a couple of these polished. It's really hard to go random, but for now I think go like this. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have everything testing out. If it looks good, then I'll keep it. Let's move that. If not, then yeah, it's not too hard to change. And yeah, usually I'd wait till the daytime to do a recording, but this actually came out looking pretty good, and it's kind of self-lit. Now the only caution I have about this little design I've made so far is right here. I think if the skeleton gets right there, he'll be able to see me and shoot me. But for now, I'm just going to do a little test. And actually, let's look around real quick. I did end up making it a little less gray because it was just way too much, and it looks like it was just kind of slewn together, kind of the way a fishing hut should be. The reason for that is just because like it's not really making much sense to have like some super buildings just for this little hut of just fishing. So yeah, I like the way it looks. I did end up removing one block right there, just so I could actually make it more efficient. But I guess I'll just test this out. That's a creeper. I'll just test this out, and if it looks good, we'll keep it. I actually like the way it looks. I am going to keep it. If it works, then I'll keep it. If it doesn't work, then I'll figure out a design for this. I do like the way that looks though. So yeah, see you guys after the test. Okay, I just finished up the little thing. I took out the string for a second just to do some tests, so I will be putting that back in a second. Let's see what we got in here. Now that was from earlier when I was fixing up the system. So let's see. We got Fire Aspect 2, Protection 3, Efficiency 3, Protection Punch 1, sorry. Sharpness 3, and Efficiency 3. Maybe Fortune 2 actually. I'd probably use that for Fortune. Got a whole bunch of fish, some other stuff. Let's grab this leather. And let's put the string back right now. Okay. Next I will be actually going into the nether. Now when I go into the nether, I don't know. I've never gone into the nether this far off the grid, and like this will be like the first time in the nether. So let's go do that, and here. Let's make a basic system right now. This will be a temporary portal just for now. Let's go right here, and this should be good. Actually, thinking about it, I probably should have this one blocker up. Yeah, this should be good, and I will do that right now. Don't have everything I need. I'm just having it set like this, by the way. So so if anything comes through, probably pigment, obviously. But if anything comes through, then I don't have to deal with it. And the reason I'm going into the nether is because I want to finish setting up some other farms. And another automatic farm I want to set up is a sugarcane farm. Now I could go with a different design, but I personally want to go with an observer's design because I've personally never actually done that. So I will come back to you once And welcome back. I've decided to start taking down the sugarcane farm. Let's go like this. So what I'm gonna do in this idea, grab some of the stuff. Here's everything I need, by the way, for my project. Now the starting project will be pretty small. It will be just 20 big, but as time goes on, I will be adjusting it a little bit. And the reason for that is just so I could oops daisy. Let's make this look natural, as if it sort of just kind of came in. No. Yeah. But the reason for that is just because I need to let's go like this. Perfect. I need to set up something for the future because I like trading paper a lot. Paper and some other foods, but on this server, because mob griefing rules are turned off, I've decided to go with paper. Now I did make that mark just a second ago, just so I know where to start. And I think I'm going to start right here. Okay, so I'm going to just start right here with the water leading right here. Oh wait, no, I want it right on the inside actually. I want water right here, and how it's going to work is this system right here. I'll show you in a second. Put that right there. Okay, so how it's going to work is it's a very easy process. It's just going to be very normal with observers, not right there, but actually these need to go backwards, right here. And it's very good. It's I've never actually done anything with this sort of design. And yeah, with this sort of design, and if everything goes well, then everything will work awesomely, or swimmingly. But here's the basics of how it works. It's just like this, and it's just powering up the block that it's on. Whoopsie daisies. Powering the block that it's on, and then when it grows up, it doesn't get hit. But when it does grow, it's gonna hit all three of them, and it's just gonna hit the ones closest to it. And after it does that, I'm gonna have it set so down here we're gonna have a little bit of a system. Let's move some of my stuff up here. Like this. Maybe I need the other stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna have a little bit of system, so it's gonna power. Oh, whoops, daisies. Go like this. Now it's a bit weird the way I'm doing this, but it's just gonna. Oh wow. Okay. Good thing I didn't die there. It's a bit weird, I guess, how I'm doing this. I'm gonna have blocks right here, right behind this. And for the only reason is just so I could have a more effective system for this. Welp, this is my life now. And through the magic of video editing, it is done. Now I will go through the idea of how exactly it works. So let's plant a couple of these down. So how it works is a bit weird. Basically, once it gets to the top, the observer detects it, and then sends a pulse through right here. Oops, right there, and you could see exactly how it works. Basically, and then what also happens as it gets a pulse, it sends another pulse to this one right here. Oops, daisies. This one right here, and that sends. Ooh, let's activate this real quick. Can I get that back in? Okay, I'm gonna fix that off camera, but basically it gets a whole bunch of sugarcane just because it grows up to the top. I've done some testing with it and it works perfectly. I got the idea just from wanting to try something different out, because I like to try different farms out every time I make a new farm. And this was something I've never done because I originally came from Xbox and I've never had observers. Something I realized while building though is that I wanted to make a witch hut farm, and this witch farm was going to be a little bit different. In the fact that I wanted to build my base around this farm, so I wouldn't have to do as much AFK time over there. And because of that, I realized that this isn't going to see as much use as it eventually would have had. But I will keep it here just for now, and let's see if I can get this actually going. I will keep it here just for now, but for the time being, it's as good as it's going to be. Yeah, that's something I didn't realize that was a problem that I accidentally made, but because of that, I don't know if I'm going to finish up around here. This area will be finished, but it won't look as good as it should. And that tree looks really ugly. It won't look as good as it should be. And yeah, that's just something I wanted to. I had this great big idea for what I was going to do, but because of that, I'm just not going to do it. Well, I guess the next part I'm going to be doing is building an iron farm. So I hope you guys go watch that part. And if the video is getting a bit long, I understand. But this next part I hope will be really cool because it's right next to the witch's hut. So yeah. So I've done some math, and there's a witch hut right there. There's Glendola the witch. I haven't actually named her, but I might go ahead and actually name her. I do want this to be 1 block down though. Let's cut down this tree. Yeah, but I've done the math, and this should be the farthest I could have, the closest I should have my little village. Not village. I'm not sure what I'm trying to say right now. My iron farm. So I'm just going to start it up right there. There's going to be the final bits, and then the chests are going to go right along here as well. So it'll go right here. The 2 bits, let me think. I think it goes right here. I'm not entirely sure. We'll double check this in a second. Yeah, it should go right there. Let me check real quick. So for now, this is just going to be the area where I build my iron farm, and then this will be my first iron farm of the season. Hopefully, I say season. I don't know how long I'm going to play on here or do what, but I think I'm going to be playing on here for a while, considering how long I've played on here already. So yeah, this will just be my iron farm that I will set up and have set. I realized I got everything but the lava bucket. I don't have a lava bucket or signs actually. So I'm gonna go do that right now, and I will be back when I finish. I just found my shader setting in my settings right here. It's just right there, shaders. So I'm really loving this. This looks kind of good actually. Oh, there's a witch. There's another witch in there, and there's one right there. I'm really excited for this farm. So I finished up the iron golem farm. Next thing I'm going to do is set up a containment unit, something to hold the villagers in. I don't know if I'll have enough time in this video because I'm starting to run low, so I guess I'm just going to do my outro here. I'm starting to run low on video length, and I'm going to finish up this in the next video. I decided I haven't really decided if I wanted to go with a villager from here or just try to find a zombie villager. Finding a zombie villager would be a lot easier in moving it, but I'm thinking what I want to do, since we're on hard mode actually, is to just purposefully get a couple of these villagers infected so they follow me all the way up here. Because I don't want to make all these rails and do all that stuff just to waste them, because at this point in time I really need iron. So the next thing ooh, squids. I really need squids. I want to get a dark gray glass for the containment unit. And I guess the next thing I'm going to work on is that. So if I do have enough time for more in this video, actually, you know what? I think I've decided. This is just going to be the outro for the video. This video was a little bit shorter than it should have been, but I don't have the time to finish off the rest of it, and I'm not going to be playing for like 3 or 4 days. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I put a little bit more effort into this video than the last videos. I'm doing a lot of editing, making sure all this stuff works, and I hope you guys are enjoying that. Yeah. Something I have decided though that I do want to mention right before I go is that witch right there. I'm sure you could see her. I'm not sure. I'm sure you could see her. She is going to be the first witch to kill in my new farm. This farm may be a couple of episodes away, but she took my boat, and then she got me down to half a heart, and I got very, very close to dying. So I don't know why, but I've chosen her to be the first one to die. Everyone else, all the other witches, the one in there, I don't think the one in there despawns. Let's go check real quick. Maybe they do despawn. But yeah, I've decided she will be the first one to die, and I am going to go out and I'm going to name tag her just so she can be the first one to die. I know this is a bit mean, but she got really close to dying. Well, anyway, that little thing, I'm not sure what to call that. I really hate this witch. That little rant aside, let's call it a rant. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I am still working on talking and speaking. I think the main problem with that is just I don't really know what to say, so I try to come up with stuff as I'm saying it, and it's a bit weird to me. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for coming and watching this video.